Hello everyone, and welcome back to Manhwa Expert. Are you looking for something exciting to read? Explore the best crazy main characters, Manhwa, that have a loose screw on their head and will do anything that most of normal human wouldn't do to achieve their goals. They always think outside of the box and seems to act recklessly, but all their actions are calculated. In this video, we'll be talking about the top 10 best Manhwa with crazy main characters who have lost their minds. Number 10 on our list is Hand Over the Money. Joo Hyuk used to live a normal life after being forced to leave the Special Forces. One day, he starts getting strange missions through his glasses. These missions are unexpected, but as he completes them, something amazing happens. His money starts multiplying rapidly. Excited by his growing wealth, Joo Hyuk becomes fully involved in a survival game where money is the main prize. With his strong body and past experience in the Special Forces, Joo Hyuk stands out from all the other players. His skills make him a top competitor, and he quickly becomes a powerful force in the game. Now, he is determined to keep winning, no matter what it takes. Number 9 on our list is embodiment of the assassin in the Murim world. Kim Gun, known as the #1 killer on Earth, suddenly finds himself in a strange world called Murim after a mysterious accident. This world is full of martial artists and ancient powers, completely different from the world he knows. In order to return to Earth, Kim Gun learns that he must complete a dangerous mission. He must conquer Murim. Armed with his 2 trusty guns, Kim Gun starts his journey. Though Murim is full of powerful warriors who use swords, fists, and strange abilities, Kim Gun's modern weapons give him a unique advantage. However, it's not just about strength. He must also learn about the world, its people, and its hidden secrets to survive. As Kim Gun battles powerful enemies and makes unlikely allies, his adventure to settle and rule the unfamiliar world of Murim begins. Will his skills as a top killer be enough to conquer this mystical world and find his way back home? Number 8 on our list is Killer Pietro. Peter had spent his entire life working for a crime organization called the Glory Club, where he was known as a legendary killer. But one day, Peter decided to leave that life behind. He retired and opened a small, quiet bookstore to live in peace. However, his past didn't stay buried. One day, members of the Glory Club ambushed him, trying to kill him. But instead of dying, something strange happened. Peter's body transformed and he became a teenager again, back in his prime strength. Now, with his youth restored, Peter decides it's time to take revenge. He sets out to face the Glory Club and settle the score for good. Number 7 on our list is Han Dae-sung returned from hell. One day, the MC suddenly collapses without warning. When he wakes up, he finds himself in the depths of hell. Confused and scared, he fights to survive, facing endless battles for more than 80 years. Every day in hell is a struggle, but over time he grows stronger, learning new skills and powers. The years are long, filled with pain and despair, but he never gives up. Then, after decades of fighting, the MC finally returns to Earth, only to realize that while 80 years passed for him in hell, only 10 years passed in the real world. He wakes up in his original body, but it's in a weak and fragile state. His body has been in a coma for all this time, leaving him helpless. However, he soon discovers that he can access a special space called the Pantheon, where he can recover the strength, skills, and powers he earned in hell. Now back on Earth, the MC must adjust to the world that has changed in his absence. While still weak, he begins reclaiming his lost strength and confronts the new challenges of the modern world, using the power he gained from his journey through hell. But his goal is not just survival anymore. It's about dominating the challenges before him with the strength he earned after decades of suffering in hell. Number 6 on our list is Tales of a Shining Sword. Yoon-ho was once the most powerful being in the monster world. He loved a woman deeply, but when she was taken from him, he was driven to commit murder in his grief. This terrible act opened up a chance for him to leave behind his life as a monster and become human. To achieve this, he had to accumulate good deeds and merits for 1,000 years, giving up his immortal form. After finally becoming human, Yoon-ho picked up a sword and began his journey to learn martial arts. However, something felt strange. Everything seemed too easy for him. The battles, the techniques, and even the challenges weren't as hard as he expected. He started to wonder why this new life was unfolding so smoothly. Though his journey seemed simple on the surface, Yoon-ho still had to face inner struggles, his guilt, his past, and the question of whether he truly deserved a second chance at life. Number 5 on our list is Martial God Regress to Level 2. Jihan Seong is a young man living in a world where Earth has been caught in a deadly game called BattleNet. In this game, humanity fights for survival against powerful enemies, but they lost the war. As Earth faces destruction, Jihan is given a second chance to save everyone. He wakes up 3 years in the past, before BattleNet became a deadly reality. With his memories of the future, Jihan knows what's coming. He's determined to become the strongest player in BattleNet, using his knowledge to change the fate of the world. But the road is not easy. There are people who want him to fail, and dangers at every turn. On top of that, he must protect his loved ones from the enemies that he knows will soon arrive. Now, Jihan must train harder, grow faster, and be smarter than anyone else. He needs to prepare for the battles ahead and prevent the same terrible future from happening again. Can he save humanity this time, and will he be able to protect the ones he loves from the dangers that await? The clock is ticking, and Jihan must become the hero Earth needs. Number 4 on our list is youngest son of the Namgung clan. Namgung Daeso is the youngest son of the powerful Namgung clan. However, his life takes a bad turn when he loses his dantian during a competition to become the clan's vice patriarch. After this, things get worse as he unexpectedly dies. But instead of staying dead, Daeso regresses back in time to his younger self. Now, he has a second chance at life. Instead of aiming to be the strongest or worrying about titles like before, he decides to take things easy. He doesn't want to be the best, he just wants to live his life without all the pressure. But with his knowledge of the future, can this former trash of the clan make better choices and change his fate? Number 3 on our list is sword fanatic wanders through the night. Sohan Jin was kidnapped as a child and forced to learn how to use poisons. After many years, he escapes and returns to his hometown, hoping to find the New Moon Sword Dancers, the group that raised him. But when he arrives, Sohan learns that the Sword Dancers have been defeated by a wicked sect, and some of them have been captured. Sohan's hope for a happy reunion turns into a burning desire for revenge. He sets out on a dangerous journey to find the missing Sword Dancers, using his poison skills to fight anyone who stands in his way. His heart is full of pain, and he will stop at nothing to rescue the only family he's ever known. Number 2 on our list is the return of the crazy demon. Jaha Li, known as the Mad Demon, once dreamed of becoming the god of martial arts, but his life took a terrible turn when he stole the powerful Jade of Heaven and ended up falling off a cliff while escaping the dangerous demonic cult. It seemed like the end for him. However, instead of dying, Jaha wakes up in his 20-year-old body with all his memories and skills from the future. Now, Jaha has a second chance. Armed with his knowledge of martial arts and the mistakes of his past, he sets out to rewrite his story. He seeks revenge on those who wronged him, and this time, he won't hold back. But as he faces familiar enemies and new challenges, Jaha must ask himself, will this second chance lead him to his dream, or will history repeat itself? Number 1 on our list is Mist, Might, Mayhem. Jong is a young man whose life changed forever when his grandfather was brutally killed. Heartbroken and filled with rage, he becomes the Scythe Demon, vowing to take revenge on the person responsible. But Jong knows that just being angry isn't enough. He needs strength and skill to fight a powerful enemy. To prepare for his mission, Jong begins to train in martial arts, pushing himself to become stronger every day. He faces many challenges along the way, but his determination keeps him going. As he learns new techniques and fights tough opponents, he also discovers more about himself. Will Jong be able to defeat his grandfather's murderer and find peace, or will his quest for revenge consume him completely? Only time will tell if the Scythe Demon can turn his pain into power and achieve his goal. Thanks for watching. We hope you discovered some manhwa to add to your reading list. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful and hit that subscribe button with the notification bell so you never miss our future manhwa recommendations. We'd love to hear your thoughts and any other underrated manhwa you'd like to share. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Stay tuned for more fantastic manhwa content. That's all for today's video.